All right, so let me recap real quick for you what happened with Charlie Brown. Father and son both dropped that truck off to me in July. It was actually on my birthday. I was still working on the Blue Meanie project then, but they went ahead and got it in line so I could try to get to work on it. So I had to totally rebuild the engine because the old one had that giant hole in the block, which I've got a quick recap of all that stuff. New power steering kit, new front brake assembly that went on the factory spindles to put disc brakes on the truck, power brakes, so it's a new brake booster and master cylinder. I had to rehook the brake lines, hooked everything up, did our first test drive. Radiator leaked a little bit, so I had to have a new radiator, and the rear end was, I guess, bone dry, so it sheared the pinion. I got some good video of that. And then I had to replace that rear end. I got a good rear swap out of an 86 Suburban four-wheel drive that was 6-lug. I threw that in. But that's that recap. But I was able to be a part of something I had no idea at the time. And it was at the son. There's actually two sons. I won't name them just for privacy's sake. But the two sons, I got to surprise Dad with this truck build. And they told him, you know, it's going to be at least January, mid-January before they get to pick the truck up. And he had planned on that. I talked to the sons and said, hey, I think I can get this truck ready before Christmas. And sure enough, last Thursday they came and picked it up and was able to give it to him this past Sunday for an early Christmas present. So they're still good in the world. I hope you all realize that and have a Merry Christmas. But I wanted to read you just real quick the backstory here. This is from a status of the post that he shared. And it says, 17 years ago, I burned my dad's new truck that he had just bought and still hadn't gotten insurance on. I turned the key after listening to music while he was at the parts store. The truck burned down, and fast forward all those years, our dad actually kept that motor. And that's the engine that I got to build for the truck. So that was from I believe a 94 model truck. That was a pretty new truck back then. He had this yellow 59 Chevy Apache sitting around for 15 years. That same motor is fully rebuilt and running strong in his newly fixed up truck. Our dad is the hardest working individual we know by far, and he more than deserves this for all he's done for us and our families. Dream come true via planning ahead and working hard at it like our dad taught us. And then he gives a shout out and thank you to everybody. I got listed on that. I appreciate it. So y'all check out the story, and I actually have footage of them dropping off the truck to Dad and Dad's first test drive. So y'all hang out. hopefully next time y'all see this truck, it'll be on its way down the road. Here goes Charlie Brown. Oh yeah.
Pues,
Préndela. Préndela.
come on. Go sit with Grandpa. Go.